Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Amateur Dueling Dealers of Comic Art. This is our 10th amateur bout between newcomers Ken Carson and Jeff Dunn. Hey, give them a big round of applause, can you? They can't hear you, but do it anyway. For those new to the show, the format is simple, structured like a prize fight. Two original comic art sellers compete for your hard-earned cash, presenting comic art for sale that is either new to the market or priced to sell. The seller with the most sales by the end of the show is crowned tonight's champion. During the show, there are 11 rounds of art for sale. Each seller will be given 90 seconds per round to make their sales pitch in rounds 1 through 4 and 60 seconds per round in rounds 5 through 11. Most artworks are priced $1,000 or less tonight, with a few select pieces over that amount in the final rounds. Viewers are encouraged to be a part of the show by engaging in friendly conversation in the YouTube chat. If you're watching on YouTube, please consider subscribing to this channel and Hulk smash that like button and always turn on notifications so you never miss a show on the Comic Art Live channel. To claim an artwork you want to purchase this evening, type your claim in the chat in the following format. Claim 1A-Ken or claim 7-Jeff. In other words, the word claim followed by the round number, A- and the seller's first name. Each time a seller presents an artwork for sale, the exact claim wording will be on the screen just above the art description. Try to claim an artwork for sale during the seller's round, but if you miss that window, you can claim the artwork at any time during the rest of the show. You will be given a last chance at all unsold artwork during the recap, where the sellers are more open to wheel and deal if the duel is indeed a close one. Since this is the internet, there can be technical issues. When several people try to claim the same artwork at the same time, your browser may not order your chat in the same order that we see it here in the studio. Our view of the chat is ordered properly, and we will make the decision for whom has claimed the artwork. During a seller's live round, you may make an offer to the seller, but the seller is not required to respond, reply, acknowledge, or accept this offer. Be courteous and only message sellers who are currently in their live spotlight. After the show is over, be sure to contact the seller if you've claimed any of their artworks. Let them know which artwork you claimed, your mailing address, and your YouTube or Facebook handle. Let's get ready to wheel and deal. Hey guys, how are you both doing tonight? Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you so much for having us, Billy. Yeah, that was great. You killed that song.
That was awesome.
I try to come up with something unique every single episode, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But you with that cap shield, that was all I needed to kind of get us in the right frame of mind for tonight.
You know, give you something to work with.
Exactly. So how's it feel to be on the other side of the show? I mean, usually you guys are the ones selling, and so so I guess in a weird way you're not amateurs, but you are, because this is sort of a new format for you.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is nice. Hands free. I don't have to do nothing. Sit back and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm a little more stressed out about this than I thought I would be. You figure doing these shows we do every single week, I'd be like that, but I feel like now I'm selling to friends, and I'm selling to other people, and it's a little different than just selling to people I know. I know a lot of these people in the chat. It's a little unnerving, but I think we'll be all right. We got a nice little civil war going on here, so we'll see how it goes.
Exactly, and that's why I decided to go with the Thor costume tonight. I mean, I figured I had to be an Avenger of some sort, even though he wasn't really that involved with Civil War. But we've got a good turnout. We've had a lot of competition around the claim selling world lately. With so many auctions going on and things, even one this evening. But we've got a great turnout. Already over 160 people watching the show across Facebook and YouTube. So it's all good here. Awesome. And as you know, we start things off with a coin flip to determine who decides who goes first. So we did a test earlier, and we know who got that one. But let's see if it's any different this time around. It is not.
Oh.
Well,
all right.
Jeff, you get to decide who gets to go first this evening.
So I get to start or defer. I'm going to defer to my partner.
See, there's a strategy to all that. I won't. Yeah. There's lots of ways to look at it. But okay, so you're going to defer to Ken. Ken is going to start us off this evening.
I want the ball in the second half. I want the ball in the second half.
It's good. It's a wise way to go. Mike has won many episodes, as you know, battles, and that is, I think, by and large, because he usually goes second. But you never know. You never know how that works out. So let me remind everybody that in rounds 1 through 4, there will be 2 pieces of art per seller. So you got to use your A's and B's on those. After round 4, there will just be 1 artwork per round in rounds 5 through 11. So just keep that in mind. Don't give it. You got to use the A's and B's in these first couple rounds here. So let me get Ken started here with round 1, and I'm going to get his 1A artwork queued up, and here we go.
Here you go. Got to get some 4C action in here. We got a Ron Wilson thing. The ink is still wet on this one, guys. That's how new this is. It's 11 by 17. And yeah, this puppy is $250 for anybody who would like to claim this. It's great. Was just around this weekend, and he cranked out some great art. So this is a great piece to add. Who wouldn't want a thing from Ron Wilson?
Well, Seth W would like to pick up the thing.
There you go.
So thank you very much, Seth.
All right.
All right, let's get your 1B artwork up there and ready to go too.
And stay with the 4C theme. How about a Larry Stroman Scarlet Witch? Look at the background. Bricks. Lots and lots of bricks. Again, I don't want to touch it. The ink's still wet on this one, guys. This is a piece I've had a little bit. But yeah, Larry Stroman really knocked it out of the park on this one. Again, 11 by 17. So nice big pieces of art here. And yeah, this is a great piece for anybody who wants to get some 4C love for Mr. Stroman.
That's very nice. And we do love bricks around here on this channel, as you know.
Yes. Yeah, we do too. We like to point that out during our live streams when somebody's doing something with some bricks. So yeah, it's a great one, guys. Come on, don't wait till the recap. Get it now.
That's right. If you don't buy it now, it'll be available in the recap.
All right.
Thanks, Cap, for breaking the ice.
Nice.
Yeah. And that cap shield, I got it in another spot later too.
Wow. Making use. I like it.
I am. Hey, I like working with a theme when you guys put stuff together like that. It makes it a lot easier for me. So thank you, Seth, for picking up that artwork, and we all appreciate it. All right, let's get Jeff queued up and ready to go here with his 2 artworks. First up is your 1A artwork. Here we go.
1A is a wonderful piece by Walter Simonson. It's from about 10 years ago. If you're looking for a Beta Ray bill by Walt Simonson, this is pretty much the same price he's doing those little remarks for now. And this is going to be a lot bigger than that. It's about 6 by 9. It's just, it's everything you want in a piece. And there we got a claim.
Yes, we did. Thank you very much, Rick. All right, awesome. Let me get your 1B artwork. Here we go.
All right, now this one is by artist Anthony Castrillo. I actually just messaged him the other day. And he's a great artist. He worked on some books in the 90s. He's known for doing a lot of stuff that's very much like, what was I going to say? It's very much like John Byrne. He does a lot of John Byrne stuff. So what I did was I took a cover that Mike Zeck did of the Deathstroke, the Terminator, and I told him I wanted a Ra's al Ghul in that same pose. And he just turned it out. It's on 11 by 17. It's on DC Vertigo board. It's beautiful pencils. You can leave it the way it is. You can get it inked. I mean, this thing's ready to be a poster, and it's only $250. And like I said, he's a great artist. He's really hard to get stuff from now. He's got another job. He doesn't do a whole lot of commissions lately, but hoping I can get him to do some more stuff. But yeah, so I really wanted to offer this up. It's a beautiful piece. He definitely puts in all the line work. He signed, writes it on the top. It's signed down at the bottom. If you're familiar with that Deathstroke cover, I mean, he really gave that homage, like some really good work. So I just wanted to make sure I offered you guys some really nice pencil pieces from some artists that you may not be familiar with. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. It's a gorgeous piece. If you like Ra's al Ghul, if you like Batman, and you like art, this is the piece for you. That's it. That's all I got.
Ding, ding, ding. Well, thank you very much, Rick Welch, for picking up a piece and breaking the ice for Jeff there as well. So yeah, I saw 2 claims in there. I just want to always remind everybody in rounds 1 through 4, there are an A and a B. So I saw Geeks and Drinks came in second anyway, but they said claim 1. You have to make sure you use A or B, Geeks and Drinks. And then Jason, you're a veteran around here, my friend, and you said claim Jeff. You got to say claim 1A or 1B, Jeff. So just a reminder for the format here. And the claim it. But you were pretty good there. You sold the first one so fast you had to spend over a minute trying to sell that second piece.
You know, I thought it would sell itself. We'll see. There's always the recap. There is always the recap. All right, we're moving on to round 2. Ken has a slight lead on Jeff, as you can see. But let's get Ken's round 2 artworks queued up here. And let's see, right here. Here we go.
All right. This is a published splash page from Ed McGuinness. This is from Avengers number 11, page 26, I believe, or page 20. And that's Agent Coulson popping a hot one. And this cat right here, I don't know what he did, but, you know, Coulson had to take him out. So, yeah, nice published splash page, guys. You know, you don't get usually these kind of things for this kind of price, but it is Amateur Dueling Dealers. So I thought I would pull out all the stops on this and bring some nice pieces. This is off the wall art, guys. If anybody watches our show, you know I have that wall of stuff on my walls, and this came right off the wall for this claim sale right here.
Very nice. Let's get your second piece here. Here we go from David Williams.
David Williams, and this is a piece that hasn't been seen. I just got some stuff from David Williams not too recently, and this was one of the pieces that he put in there. Beautiful Dr. Doom. This is on 11 by 17. Yeah, look at that. Who draws better hands than David Williams?
Those are nice.
They want to grab you by the throat. Yeah, it's a beautiful piece. It's really stunning in person too. And David's one of our 4C guys, so we're happy to offer this piece up on behalf of David. And yeah, nice 11 by 17. And he started doing some things horizontally like this recently, and I really dig it. If somebody doesn't buy my art soon, I'm just gonna.
Man, those eye lasers. I always wanted to do something like that too. You got to do it first, though. I'm glad you did, Ken. So, hey, and everybody, Ken is on the road. That's how he's a trooper. He's in between. He was just in Philly over the weekend at the show, and now he's traveling back home. So he's doing this amateur show while he's at I don't even know what hotel chain he's at, but I know they give away free cookies.
Hampton Inn, I think.
Hampton Inn. There you go. Well, at least their internet's good.
Yeah.
All right. Good. I appreciate it. Trust me. Just having people on to do the amateur shows is fun, and two new people is always it's a treat, especially you guys. So let's go to round 2 over here to Jeff, and let me get your 2A artwork queued up and on the screen by Frank Miller.
Yeah. So I've got this wonderful Frank Miller Marv. It's on basically a Dame to Kill For book. It's one of the smaller books. It's another one. It's about 6 by 9. It's a great remark, and it has the nice. This is actually written on the book itself, and it has this. But if you wanted to cut it off, you could still keep the Sin City and have the nice Marv sketch, or you just leave it on the book like I've done. It's a great little sketch. It's you're trying to get stuff from him. If you want to get something decent and something that's really really nice, and you love Sin City, I think this is a good one to get. It's not as expensive as the other ones, and it's already done. You know what you're getting, and it's a fantastic piece. I wanted to make sure I offered something up that was pretty cool. So I grabbed this out of my personal collection and pulled it out. So that's something if you guys like it.
All right, and your next piece, 2B by Jim Lee.
This is one that I'm offering up. Another one of these great remarks. This is Jim Lee. It's probably the best. Oh, claim 2A. Thank you so much, Chuck. Thank you so much. Wonderful, awesome. Let's see. So this going on to this one, this piece right here, it's like probably the best flash remark I've ever seen him do. And the book itself is worth about $25-$30. It's a 1 in 100 pencil variant of Justice League number 9. I got this a couple years ago, and it's once again, I've been very lucky with the stuff I've gotten from Jim. They've turned out really, really great. And I've seen he's been doing some other sketches and stuff, but it's like sometimes you don't know what you're going to get. So I think that this was a great one to offer up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Amateur Dueling Dealers. The first rule of Amateur Dueling Dealers is tell a friend about Amateur Dueling Dealers. The second rule of Amateur Dueling Dealers is tell a friend about Amateur Dueling Dealers. And if you won this claim, Congratulations.
Man, I was going to make that like the promo for the show. I love that.
Yeah, I went a little more pop culture than just comic book stuff. So we'll see. I got some fun ones in there.
Yeah, no. Trust me, that's one of my favorite movies. So I was happy to see that.
Oh,
That's great.
Oh yeah. But yeah, thank you, Chuck, again for picking up the Miller. That's great.
Yes, and and I didn't tell you guys before the show, but just so you know, I keep track of everything spreadsheet wise and give you that at the end of the show, so you guys don't have to worry about taking any notes at all. It's not like on your show at all. Just relax, enjoy the experience.
Yeah. All right, I'm kicking my feet up right now. Hold on.
All right, we're going to round 3 now, and Ken's going to start us off. Jeff is now taking the lead, so that's all right. Here we go. Let's get Ken's 3A artwork queued up and on the screen.
All right. So this is a page from the Old Man Star-Lord, which just came out back in December by Brent Peoples. I actually own this entire book, and I sold it off, and this was a page that got left behind. Yeah, it's a great page. If anybody read the story, it's actually a great story where Star-Lord goes to the X-Mansion in the Wastelands, and he runs into a bunch of ghosts. And this is when he meets the Avengers. So you have Nova in here. You've got Captain America, Ghost Rider. It looks like Iron Man as Ghost Rider. And then he's walking towards Cerebro there in the back. So it's actually a really great page, guys, from a book that just came out in December. And it's the only page I have left. Mr. Anthony owns most of the rest of the book. So it's a great chance to get a great page from Brent Peoples.
All right, and here is your 3B artwork by Walt Simonson.
This is a prelim to I've covered what was trying to work out, I think, of Archangel. I love this piece. I didn't want to sell it, but I needed some stuff to compete with Jeff here. Oh, and we have a claim, it looks like.
Yes, we do, by Rich.
Oh.
So if you want to show off your the 3A one last time.
Yeah, let's throw that one back up. Don't forget Brent. There you go. Yeah, look at the detail on this stuff. And Brent's a pretty underrated guy, I think, in the comic. And this is a really great book, if anybody got a chance to read it. So I think it's a great book.
All right. Thank you
And
so
thank
much.
you so much for that.
Yeah, a couple other people wanted in on that one too.
Oh, you sold that one too, Ken. Put your glasses back on, buddy.
What?
Oh no, wait, that was the other one. Sorry. Wait, which one did you know?
Yep.
That was the first one. Never mind. I thought
You put your glasses on, Jeff.
Really?
Hold on, I gotta find some. I feel left out here. I'm sorry. You're right.
Hey, I sold 2 more pieces than I thought I would, so I'm good.
Ken likes to play the underdog.
That's the way you got to approach these things. I always try to temper my expectations when I do one of these shows. You know, I'd rather overperform than overpromise. So, all right, round 3 over to Jeff. So let's get Jeff's 3A artwork queued up on here, and here we go.
Yeah, well, here I got a great piece. It's a piece from the, whether you loved it or you hated it, they used it for the last Spider-Man movie. It's from the One More Day storyline. This is actually, some of these were blue lined. This one was actually penciled by Quesada, inked by Mickey. It's got Peter right there in his spider suit in the limousine talking to this guy. It's got a wonderful top panel. The part that sold it for me was this awesome right here, this girl in the glass. It's kind of like, I'm pretty sure it's up, and we have a claim.
Nice from Nick Brucci. Thank you very much, Nick. And let's get your 3B on the screen, and here that is.
All right, and this is a piece it's hard to part with too. This is it's a prelim page. It's 11 by 17, signed by John Buscema. It's from Galactus the Devourer. It's one of the prelims for the page. It's got like everybody on it: Wonder Man, Mantis, Scarlet Witch, the entire Fantastic Four, Iron Man, Thor, Gladiator. It's got a ton of people on it. I actually have the book right here so I can show you the page. He reworked it just a tiny bit with all the characters on it, but you can see that it's pretty much the other ones are all ended up being the same, and he just reworked that one panel, but he used all the same characters. So if you wanted something that's more affordable, something from John Buscema, signed by Buscema, you know, if you had the real page from this book, it would be inked by Sienkiewicz, so it would be a little different looking, and it would be just super duper expensive. So this is a nice way to pick up something that's not going to cost you the bank, and you still get some great characters you might not be able to get normally.
I'll stop talking already. God.
Hey, what's my best price, right? What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Well,
gonna say,
we'll get to that later.
am I allowed to
All right. What's that? Are you allowed to claim?
Yeah.
After the show. After the show. Yeah. We don't not during the show because we have an
We'll work on
advantage. You know, we're like 3 or 4, 5 seconds ahead of everybody out in the chat.
Exactly. All right. And guys, remember, you can make offers during. I'm just going to say, you can make offers during the show, but not during Ken's time. Not for me. You know, we'll be respectful.
Yeah.
Remember.
Please.
Oh man. All right, Ken, let's get you started as well on your round 4. And let's see, get your first piece here by Bob
That piece
Hall.
I don't have. It's at home.
That's
But
all right.
There's a story behind that. We'll talk about that later. But this is a great piece by Mr. Bob Hall of Thor. It's 11 by 17. It's nice. It's big. There's a lot of great detail in there. Yeah, I mean, this piece is stunning. I've had this for a few years, and I just really love it. But you know, sometimes you got to rotate the stock a little bit on the wall. So that's why I'm offering this this great piece up from Bob Hall. And yeah, it's nice. 11 by 17. And who doesn't love Thor? We know Bill does. But,
Exactly. I was just going to say, we all know that. I'm dressed as him tonight, for God's sakes.
Exactly. Yeah, it's really a great piece. And anybody would be lucky to have it.
Nope, I love Bob Hall's work. And so next piece here is an unknown artist, but it's from something I think we all know.
Yeah, this is actually a Simpsons cell used from the TV show. I actually obtained this from Bill Morrison. So this is actually a piece that Bill owned. And it's from the Treehouse of Horror, number 8. It's from the show. I think the only piece that's the Bart is the only piece that is painted. The other background I think is just a background they added to it, but it is definitely a beautiful cell and a piece of Simpsons art. You don't get to see a lot of this come to market, so great piece. Are you crying? What, you're crying because I sold something? Why are you crying? There's no crying in art sales. There's no crying in art sales. There's no crying in art sales.
That could be a losing meme for you as well, Jeff.
And it works both ways, doesn't it?
It really does. It really does. We might be able to use that again later. We'll find
I
out.
drove around Florida for an hour looking for a baseball field and couldn't find one. I mean, we found them, but they were all locked, or they didn't have a dugout. It was like, oh God.
And the only one he found that wasn't locked, there was actually a game going on. I don't think they would have appreciated him walking on the middle of the field to do a meme. I don't know.
I get it. No. You guys did great on that one. And again, that's what's great about the amateur shows when you guys are putting together all your own stuff is, you know, I don't know what I'm going to get. And we've got see, Dino just said fun memes. Dino puts together great memes, and they're always just not anything that you'd expect, but you know, it's just a different perspective on putting these things together. So I love it. I love it. And somebody said we need to have more amateur shows. I should let everybody know that the next 2 Mondays are amateur shows as well. So and in 2 weeks, I've got Jordan and Nick Barucci will be on a $500 or less show. And then the weekend after that, I've got Dave Bixler and Scott Wingo doing a Marvel versus DC show on Monday night. So 3 consecutive weeks. But we've got Jeff and Ken right now from 4C, and it's a close match. It's a close match. We're going on the round 4 here, so let me get Jeff's work ready.
All right.
And here we go.
All right. If anybody ever was looking for what I think is my Batman artist, I have a Jim Aparo page from Batman featuring the introduction of Crash and Burn. They're in the panels, and you even have Batman and Robin on the page. Great Commissioner Gordon right there. It's signed, and it's claimed.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jordan.
Speaking
of Jordan.
Exactly.
All right, let's get your 4B artwork queued up, and you have 1 minute and 4 seconds to talk about this one.
I'm going to need it. I think I just followed something. Let's see. All right, and Bill just had Denny's on the show. I have a piece from Batman from This is from Detective Comics. It's from 598. It's 3 issues before 600. It's a great page. The wording on it is stuck on, but it's wonderful. It's got Batman right there in the bottom, and you saw what his stuff was selling for, his new stuff. This is classic. This is 80s, and this was actually inked by Dick Giordano. So you get that wonderful Batman combo. You get a wonderful Denny Cohen's, and you get Dick Giordano, who is, the quintessential Batman guy. He inked so many books back in the day, and even penciled some stuff. And it was just, he's just Mr. DC. He was the editor at DC, and I just wanted to offer up something. I know people really enjoyed that stuff that Bill offered up live with Denny, and this is a classic piece. And I remember when this book came out, I was a huge Batman fan. It's one of the, I have the whole runs of this stuff back in that time. That's what I collected. So I wanted to offer something up for you guys. There you go.
I say thee yay!
Yeah, see? A little bit of Bob Hawthorne there as well. And so thank you, Jordan, for that pickup. And that was good. That was a good one. Very early on that. So we like that.
Around 4C.
I know. I saw that from Nick. I was going to mention that we should have had a 4C round because that would have just been appropriate. But I did want to throw a offer to you, Jeff, because you did get an offer from Gregory Teagues, and it was on your 2B artwork. That was your Jim Lee flash sketch. You were at $600, and Gregory is offering you $500.
$500, huh? Somebody's been trying to get me to sell this for $500. You know what, Gregory? It is yours. Congratulations. Take it.
All right, fantastic.
For a while. So there you go.
Was it Ken?
Right
was it
there.
Ken that's been after you this? Just rubbing it in his face tonight. All right. Okay. Well, congratulations, Gregory. And see, everybody, it pays to make an offer before we get to the recap. It really does. And we've preached that. Don't wait to the recap. Throw your offers in early. Have a pencil and paper handy all the time. Take notes, and you might get lucky before we get to the recap. So, Mikhail is asking you to sell stuff off the wall now.
Listen, you guys missed out with this Oranga piece. Everybody did. I'm keeping this for life. That was a gift. You guys missed out when we offered that up. So that's a no-go. Anything else, you never know.
Oh, and by the way, it's Cowan. Dennis Cowan, not Cohen.
Cowan.
I got scolded. But I asked him before the show how to pronounce his name because I didn't want to screw it up. So it's definitely Cowan.
Yeah. See, I've already shamed myself. Somebody needs to buy that piece for me, just so I don't deserve it.
That's all right. You're not the only one that has done that. So, all right, now we're on to rounds 5 through 11 are one piece each, 60 seconds per round for each seller. So Ken's going to get us started here on round 5. And here we go. Romita Jr.
Yeah, John Romita Jr. This is from Avengers number 10, page 5. Look, you got the Hulk, you got Thor, you got Namor. Lots of action going on this page, and little self-promotion. We're bringing John Romita Jr. next week to Planet Comic-Con, so come on out, and hey, who knows? If you come to the show, maybe I can hand it to you in front of John if you're in the area. So yeah, this is a nice piece, nice page from John Romita Jr. And I believe this was inked by I can't remember now. I forgot. I'll have to look that up. Who inked it? I think it might have been Klaus Janson who did the inks on this, but I can find out for you guys if anybody's interested.
Oh, very nice page.
There we go. Yeah, not nice enough apparently. No one wants it.
Hey, and Jeffrey Moy says he'll be at Planet Comic Con as well. Look for him in Artist Alley. Awesome.
All right, buddy.
Yeah.
Stop by and say hi.
Yeah, we'll be there,
right.
man. It's going to be a party.
So you have to tell me because I've never been to Planet Comic Con. Where is it?
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Missouri.
I've never been to Kansas City. So I guess I'm going to have to make it out there sometime.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Yeah.
All right. Jeff, over to you with round 5.
Yeah. All right. I've got this wonderful page by, it's the second to last page in the book by Stuart Emonen, however you want to pronounce it. It's got a great Weapon X or whatever you want to do, X-23, Wolverine, whatever she goes by now. This is the page right before the Guardians of the Galaxy came in. It's got Angel and Iceman, Kitty Pryde, Beast. You know, I was a huge fan of this when it came out. It's right when I started getting back into comics, and his art on this book was just phenomenal. So I saw this page come up, and I had to have it. I got a couple other pieces though, so I'm able to let a couple of them go if somebody wanted one. So this is the one I chose to put up for you guys. It's a great page. like I said, it's got all the X-Men you could want. It's got this huge panel down here right before the Guardians of the Galaxy blow in. It's you get the wonderful Kitty Pryde and the younger Beast right there in the middle, and then this great Angel flying away with Iceman. So, and I know Ken likes his Iceman, so he'll want this one right.
Nobody's buying any art. I put great art up every time. Every time.
I tried.
I love that one. That was the first one you showed me.
Yeah,
I knew
well,
we were going to have a hit.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was okay to use like real footage because I'd never seen that done before. So that's when that's why I showed it to you. I wanted to make sure it was all right. So
Well, if we get into trouble, it'll be after the show. So, but
There
no,
you
I don't
go.
think. Come on, how many people repurpose Avengers clips and things like that all the time? So no, I think we're okay. There's a fair use, I think, in what we're doing here tonight. So all right. Well, that piece will be available in the recap when we get to that as well. So we're going to move on to round 6 now, and let me get Ken's round 6 artwork ready here. And
there we go. On the David Williams.
Oh, that's right. You know what? I'm sorry. I actually did highlight that and forgot about it. Tony Brischler.
If he wants to do $250, I'll do $250 on that.
All right, and that was on your. Let's see, mark that up here. David Williams 2B. So you're dropping from 300 to 250 on that piece. So Tony, back to you, or anybody in the chat if you would like to claim the piece.
And Stephen, I appreciate the lawyers rallying if I get into trouble. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Here, I'll even show this one last thing up on the screen here just to kind of remind people which piece that was too. So that was this one here. Ken's 2B is at $250 now, and it's 11 by 17. All right, round 6 now. Let's get Ken started. And this is a DPS.
Yeah, Russ Braun, a page from the boys, number 64, page 14 and 15. Look at the tight pencils. Russ does such tight pencils that they didn't even ink these. They went right to lettering, coloring, everything with these pieces with Russ because he does such tight pencils. And yeah, this is a great piece. And Russ, we sold out of almost all the boys art that he had this weekend at Philly. So he doesn't have much boys art left. So they're getting pretty rare to see a piece from the boys and Russ anymore. But yeah, this is a great piece, double page splash. Little timely almost with what happened not too long ago. But thank God there weren't soups involved then.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? All right, but yeah, this is a great piece, and obviously we're anxiously awaiting the next season to get started.
Yes.
As is Nick Perucci, I'm sure. He could fill us in on all the details, but I'm sure he's not talking.
Yeah, he said he picked up 3 pages this weekend. Yep.
Oh.
No sale for you.
Oof. No sales. Loki had to make an appearance after he got hit with that shield earlier.
I'm used to it at this point.
Well, yeah, you've got some room, here to catch up, but I think you'll do fine, Ken. Don't you worry. You're a veteran at this in many ways. So round 6 over to Jeff, and let's get his artwork ready here. And here we go.
All right. I've got this awesome page from 90s Spider-Man. This is Bob McLeod did all the art on this, but you can totally see the McFarlane influence on that last panel. You can see the Zek influence on that middle panel right there. I think this top one is a little Mike Golden. It's got a little bit of everything in there. And obviously you can see Bob's work on it. And cuts a claim. So I don't have to talk for another 35 seconds. Thank you, Scott.
Yeah, you got to keep going.
Yeah, we force people to go break into song when they sell that fast, Jeff.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just
right,
glad the Spidey fans are out there, right there.
No,
right
that
there.
was a good pickup. I didn't think that was going to last too long anyway. That was a beautiful piece by Bob.
Yeah.
I love Bob's work, so fantastic. All right, well,
I was just going to say, I'm sure you got the copy too. I didn't even get a chance to pull out the book to show you the published page. That's how fast that sold. I have it all ready. So let me know if you want the comic. I'll throw it in with it. You may probably have your own, but I was going to throw the comic in.
Hey, I got to thank Alberto for the super chat donation to the Dueling Dealers Meme Legal Defense Fund. I do appreciate that. Hopefully, we won't need it, but I will. I'll put it in the bank and set it aside. I won't touch it. I promise. Oh man! All right, so on to round 7 now. And yeah, Jeff, you're on a roll. You are really on a roll. You're doing well.
Yeah, my pieces were a little more pricey than Ken's, so if I just we'll see how it all runs out at the end.
We will see. All right, round 7. Let me get Ken's artwork queued up here. And this is basically it's 2 artworks that I'm going to show you that makes up one image, published image. So bear that in mind while Ken is talking about it.
Yes, so we don't see this often, but this is some Bill Morrison cover. This is from the Radioactive Man #1 trade paperback. So it's actually 2 pieces. This top piece was obviously overlaid the second piece here. So you get both pieces there, about 11 by 17. So you get the Radioactive Man on this one, and then on this page, as you can see up on the screen right there, a lot of moving faces. And I went through Bill's all his art when I was up in Detroit a couple times, and I started pulling out some pieces, and so you're starting to see some bongo art starting to hit the market. And a lot of these pieces went these tight pencils, and then they were inked on acetate. So the inks generally don't exist on paper. They're usually done on acetate. That's how Bongo published a lot of the pieces like this. But yeah,
very, very cool. A memorable
these are going to sell great in amateur dueling dealers. I am going to beat Jeff.
No. No. And no. My show.
And that guy, he gets into everybody's shows, doesn't he? Doggone it.
And those are actually pieces I was going to sell tonight that he took.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't have some of the pieces here.
That's why you replace stuff. Now I know. Blame it on Anthony Snyder. If you don't win, he owes you.
Exactly.
Dang, that guy.
The wife just
all right. What's that?
The wife was sneaking in. She's trying to look at something.
It's okay.
Say hi, Renee.
All right. Well, I'll have a talk with Anthony on Wednesday. Tell him he's not allowed to do that from now. You can't pre-buy from people coming on Amateur Dueling Dealers. That's not fair.
Hey, listen, he paid the price. I was good with it.
All right. Well, we'll see how things pan out for you after doing that. He is the official press representative of comic art fans these days, Anthony Snyder.
And thank you for Anthony for doing that, coming out to Philly and having fun with us doing that.
Yeah, you got Snydered.
Oh yeah,
that's Snydered. That's right.
Snydered.
Yeah, I've been Snydered far too many times. I hate to say it by that guy. All right, he might even be watching tonight. I better watch my mouth. All right, so round 7. Let's get it over to you, Jeff. And let's see, cue this one up here. Here we go. Andy Kubert.
All right, here I've got this is one of the few pieces I have that's actually encapsulated. It is a sketch by the great Andy Kubert, one of my favorite artists of all time. You get 2 characters, which, if anybody knows how much he charges for one, it's well over $1,200 for just one character. And this is encapsulated. It's right there. I also had it digitally colored by, and I actually talked to him earlier, and he told me how to pronounce his name, and it's going to take me too long to look it up. But Ami, and I'm going to have to look it up now because I don't want to disrespect the man. It's Ramalanta, and he's been working on a lot of stuff lately. And if I butchered it, I'm sorry, but I'll include this print, and I even have the digital I can send to you if you buy the piece. And it's just a wonderful piece. And in addition, it's also signed by Brian Azzarello, Frank Miller, and Klaus Janson. So you get a great piece of art.
Hey, Jeff, Human Spider 2007 wanted to know, when was it done?
When it was done, this is the great thing about CGC. It's one of the things I love about it. It was done on in 2016 on September 3rd. Signed and sketched on that date. And then it was also signed by everybody else on the same date.
I have to tell you about the future! If you don't claim this piece, you're going to regret it in the future.
I should have put some thunder and lightning, I guess, in the background, but that was good.
Yeah, no,
Very
I
good.
tried to make it. I tried to shoot it darker, and it lost everything. So I just went, there you go. So, but the hardest thing was fitting into that jean jacket from like my junior high in my closet. That was the hardest thing.
I thought maybe you went out and bought one just special for that.
Did not.
No. All right. Well, see, become a fan of says Jeff's on fire with these. So,
Yeah,
all right, you've got some fans out there, Jeff.
Wait, do
Do your best, Mike Berkey. There you go. All right. On to round 8. And just so everybody knows, there is no cake break. There is no cookie break tonight. None of that. Sorry, we didn't plan ahead. But you'll get one of those on Wednesday. So you'll get that itch scratch on Wednesday. So round 8, over to you, Ken. And let's get your artwork queued up. And here we go.
And this is one of the pieces I don't have with me, so I'll just. This is a Mike Henderson, the Dead Man Logan page, issue 2, page 20 splash, and you got the Avengers there ready to stop the man from doing something silly. It's a great splash page, 11 by 17, hanging on the wall, guys. I have to go and take it out of the frame if somebody buys it, and no one buys it, I'm going to look like this the rest of the night.
Oh man,
we had these at the show, and we all thought it looked like Jeff, so. I had to take one and use it for fun here. But yeah, unfortunately, this is not a piece that I have with me, so I don't know what to do with my hands right now.
It's a great splash page,
yeah,
Henderson.
Because I'm not used to selling on camera like this, so just trying to fill the time.
It's all right.
A great splash page.
It's a gorgeous piece. Should sell it.
Exactly. It's got Cap on it too. We've seen Cap a few times
Cap,
tonight.
got Ghost Rider, Iron Man, She-Hulk. There has to be a buyer somewhere. I just have to find them. These are all the humans in the world. And this is all the art buyers. And I think I found one. I didn't find them, obviously. No one claimed it.
No, you didn't find them yet. They're out there, though. Clearly, they are out there.
Yeah, look, I didn't know there were that many art buyers.
It's not how many pieces left. I mean, do I even have to be on the show anymore? I mean, it's just basically Jeff doing everything anyway. So, I'll take my hits tomorrow.
Let's see. Here you go. Alfredo is picking up your 2A, Ken.
At
250.
Thank you, Alfredo.
Or wait a minute. Wait. 2A. I'm sorry. That's the McGinnis though. Okay. He's offering you 250. I'm sorry. I thought it was 2B that he was talking about. He is 2A was
2A on the McGinnis.
2A is the McGinnis that you were at 300.
Oh, I'm so desperate. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, I'll take. That's fine.
All right. Thank you, Alfredo.
Thank you so much.
Nice pickup, and sorry for my confusion on that. I was just assuming it was the other piece that was already at 250. All right. Well, see, you're slowly chipping away at it, Ken. You're up to $900 now.
I tried to talk Jeff into letting us do like football scores, like touchdowns and field goals. I said he's going to kill me. So, at least I could.
Right. I mean, look, right now, if we go by sales, I'm only one field goal ahead of you, so we're good. See, there you go.
That's one way to look at it.
3-6. You're right there.
We're not counting the dollars. We're just counting the sales.
Yeah, there you go.
2 field goals to 1. All right, round 8 over to you, Jeff. And this is a really nice piece. So let me get you queued up, and here we go. Alex Ross.
Yeah. Alex Ross. Yeah, this is from his run on a Universe X. This is by 11, and it's the cover prelim for this book called Iron Man. Originally, I guess they were going to call it The Armory. It's got 10 characters on here. He actually only used 8 for the actual cover. And if you see, like when he when he does pieces now, they're $2,000. Any of his cover prelims, they're all $2,000. So I thought that $1,400 for this piece, and with 10 characters on it, 10, they're all named on the piece. You can read the names that he wrote down for all of them. I don't know if this is where he originated the characters from. Probably not, but he's got them all named on there, so they're not named on the cover. So maybe he was trying to explain it to somebody. I don't. But if you are looking for an Alex Ross piece, this is probably as close as you're going to get to something that's this is a cover. And I'll even include the book. I have the book right here. I'll include the book with it, and you can frame them together if you want. So there you go. Yeah, $140 a character. What a deal.
Exactly. Somebody thought that Ken had froze you, Jeff, because you kind of froze for about 5 seconds. Like somebody thought there was some sabotage going on.
Ken does that to me. He does.
Ken. All right, we're moving on to round.
Somebody asked about my 2A. Was that the
Well, that was Alfredo, yeah, and then he was making sure that he did get it.
Yeah.
So yes, Alfredo, you did get 2A, the McGinnis at $250, reduced from the original $300 price.
Yes, thank you.
All right, moving on to round 9. We've just got 3 more rounds to go until we get to the recap. So we've got Ken starting us off for round 9, and here we go.
Yeah, this is a great piece from Mike Mayhew. It's a painted 11x17 painted cover from Battlestar Galactica: Death of Apollo. I love this piece. It looks great on the wall. It is definitely a piece that is on my wall. And I'm a big fan of Mayhew and Battlestar Galactica. I know there's probably not a lot of big Battlestar Galactica fans out there, but I am certainly one of them. And this is a piece that's just it's really stunning in person. The picture doesn't do it any justice. You got the Vipers there. You got I can't remember the characters' names off the top of my head. But yeah, I mean, this goes back to my childhood, which a lot of people who are probably around my age remember Battlestar Galactica. So yeah, this is
of course. What was the size on this one?
It's 11x17. It's a nice size piece. Yeah, and it's beautiful. It's on obviously on board and in a frame, so it has to come out of frame. Somebody claims it.
Oh, it's really, really nice.
The Warriors 3 could have sold that artwork. I'm ashamed of you.
And if the Warriors 3 can do it, you should be able to do it too, Ken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've seen that piece in person, and it's gorgeous. It is just, yeah, he's right. It's so beautiful in person. The colors are so vibrant. It's crazy.
Now, Mayhew he's really great. I mean, the detail and his use of color, his color palette, his choices he uses are all super vibrant. So I can picture it. I mean, I've never seen that piece, but I'm sure it's amazing in person.
Yeah, it is. I have a pencil piece by him that Scarlet Witch that I love. That's why I'm willing to let that piece go.
I'd keep. I don't own it. I've never actually owned anything by Mike, but I'd love to get something by him someday. All right, round 9 over to you, Jeff, and let's get this one here. Here we go, John Buscema.
This piece I actually got. It would belong to his grandson, and his grandson sold a bunch of his stuff, including I believe he sold that wonderful piece that Albert Moy bought, which went for $80-some thousand. That was the cover for the John Buscema book of art that had all the characters on it. This is it's signed by him. It's dated 1993. If you want to, I've never really, you don't see sketches by him that are as complete as this that are out there, and so I wanted to offer this one up to anybody who really loved Buscema. It's Punisher. He was the artist on Punisher, and it's like I said, when I saw this piece, it came up, and I had to have it. I've since picked up a ton of Buscema stuff, so it was one I thought I could pass on to another collector if they're interested. It's a beautiful piece. It's just it's classic. It's got everything you want out of a Buscema sketch, and it's inked, and it's the Punisher, man. I don't know what else to say.
No, it's really nice, and I do remember when they were selling those on eBay. It was really nice, and you're right. Albert got the big one. He got the doozy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I see no claims.
I hadn't seen that one. That's a good one.
Oh man, see, we're hitting all the pop culture. Well, you can't even call that pop culture. I remember when I first saw that, I was genuinely surprised by the ending on that show.
Oh, yeah.
knew nothing about it going into it. It is great.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're going to round 10 now. 2 more rounds to go before we hit the recap.
2 rounds.
All right, round 10. Let's get Ken queued up and on the screen. Here we go, Ken.
Another
Carlos
piece I don't
Pacheco.
have here. Yeah, Carlos Pacheco. This is the cover to X-Men number 10. This is great. I mean, it's got the Phoenix in the background, all the characters in there. You got Cyclops, you got Magneto, Storm back there. This is a great piece, guys. I almost don't want to get rid of this one because I love it so much. But I'm fortunate to work with Carlos and those guys at Artaholics, Miguel and those guys. So I'm sure there'll be other pieces that come my way. So this is a great piece, and published cover from Uncanny X-Men. I mean, who doesn't want this? Jeff wants it. He wants to claim it. This is it. Yeah,
now, was there an ink piece, or was it just done digitally?
I don't know that much history about it. I know it's from the early the 2010, I think.
Sure.
Yeah, this is
or 2012. Yeah, no, it's wonderful.
Yeah, it's an older piece, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm tired. I was at a con all weekend.
I really appreciate you helping me out here. This is for Dueling Dealers, so let me know what you think of this stuff. This is I would say yes. 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 And yes. So you should do well with that, Ken.
See, if Anthony Snyder says you're going to do well, or you should do well with that, I don't know. Don't take it to the bank. You never know. You know what his record on Dueling Dealers is? He's like 20-42.
Well,
so,
but he knew it would sell. He just knew it would sell to himself. So, in his defense.
That is right. Oh, boy. All right. Let's go round 10 over to you, Jeff. And then we'll have one more round to go before we hit the recap. So here we go.
This is an
very
insane
nice New Mutants.
It is. You never see this stuff ever. It is that you don't ever see it. It is a gorgeous piece. It's Darkchild fighting Forge. You have the entire team in the bottom panel, and that's gone.
Well, I didn't even think that would last too long, and it didn't.
Brian Lake, Brian's a buddy. Yeah, Brian, awesome. I'm glad you picked that up. I mean, I want to show that. I mean, the intricacy. And it's even signed. I didn't even get to say that. It's signed by Terry Austin at the bottom. And I mean, his ink work on this is great. You got a great piece, Brian. I don't want to drag out the stuff, but I didn't even really
Dance off, bro. Me and you. Bill? Subtle. Take it back.
I want to know where the heck you got a clip of me just sitting there doing nothing. What the heck was I? What was it from?
It's easy when there's two people on the screen and they're talking, because then you're just
okay. I was gonna say I'm always talking, but all right. So you just zoomed in on. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I got it. Thank you for that.
I hadn't seen that one either.
Yeah, that was when I had I had to keep a couple of them away from Ken. I wanted to get some honest reactions. Thank you, Brian. It's a great piece. You're a lucky man.
Yep. Congratulations, Brian. And Jason, you came in just a second or two after Brian. So, yeah, I knew that one wasn't going to last. I mean, I would have bought that one if it didn't sell. Yeah. Is this thing on? All right. Yeah, you're starting to feel like Anthony now, aren't you, Ken? All right. Well, this is the last round before the recap. So let's get Ken's round 11 artwork queued up here. And here we go.
Another piece I don't have. This is a great piece. This is a big. It's 20 by 30. This is a painted piece that Bill Morrison did. It was supposed to be a lithograph, but when they submitted it to Marvel said it was too dark. And they said it would have been great for a cover, but they recently just did some sort of Gwen cover. So it was an unused piece that Bill did, and it's phenomenal. It's a lot of airbrush, and it's just beautiful. And it's like I said, it's real big. It's 20 by 30, and the details is fantastic. You can't see it in this picture, obviously, but the detail on it is stunning. And Bill's just such an amazing artist. I don't think people realize they think of him as the Simpsons guy, But this is the kind of stuff that Bill did. I mean, he did the cover, he did the art for The Little Mermaid back in the 80s when the movie came out. So very accomplished guy, and this is a great piece of art for anybody who might want to own something like that.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. And again, not something you think coming out of Bill, right? I mean, because you're always used to thinking of him as the Simpsons guy, and having to kind of follow other people's styles, and to see that, that thing's phenomenal. I love it. I want to see more artwork like that from Bill.
Yeah.
Stop.
Buy some art, and I'll give you the stone.
No tricks.
No tricks. Here you go, Barney. So do you need my email?
Oh man! So hey, Alfredo did want to know what year was the painting done, and what was the size of that?
Last year, he just did it. He just did it last year, and it's 20 by 30. So how I would ship it, I have no idea.
Yeah, and once it's another one of those that I've seen in person,
Really
and it's
big
the colors they're gorgeous.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
All right. Well, hopefully you got to get him to share some more of that kind of work. I'd love to see more artwork by him like that. I mean, that's an amazing.
He has some.
All right, last artwork to see before we go into the recap. So, Jeff, let's get your artwork here queued up and on the screen.
So,
John Romita Sr.
The piece I saved this for last. If you know anything about his pieces by Spider-Man, they go for insane amounts of money. This is a really nice one. It's gorgeous. I love how he did the sketch on this. He did it on the inside of the book, John Romita's sketchbook, but somebody took the page out, so it's on the outside cover. It's on there, so it can be framed just like that. It's a beautiful piece. If you look anywhere, his stuff goes for, for headshots like this. They're going, not even Spider-Man. They're going for more than this. Spider-Man, they're going for $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 for just headshots. He's, the man's 91 years old, and he's not drawing anything anymore. So I thought it'd be really timely to offer up a Spider-Man piece. So I offered this one, and like I said, every headshot I've seen, it just doesn't have that feel like this one does of Romita or of Senior, and it's a gorgeous piece, and we'll see if somebody wants to pick it up.
All right, $2,200 on the Romita Senior, and Jeff, you did get a offer from Chuck Arnold back on your Stuart Immonen page. That was let's see. Yeah, that was round 5. You were at $800 on that piece. I can just bring it back up to. To remind us all.
Yeah, I can't do 550. Before I hit the recap, I can do 7. Before the recap, that's about the best I can do, and then we'll see. But yeah, that's about as low as I can go right now. But the recap's coming, so. But yeah, I can't do 550.
All right, so you're countering at $700 for your round 5 artwork to Chuck or anyone else in the chat. All right, well, see, we did it. We made it to round 11. Nobody got hurt. We sold 10 pieces of art. That's a good start. But now we enter the recap, and of course, we call it the Ragnarok recap around here. And just for that reason, I will play a Ragnarok recap theme for you. I'm so glad Mike Berkey is in the audience tonight.
That thing really does not obey the laws of physics, does it?
It does not. Oh, man, I've been wanting to do that for a while, but now I got to do it for you guys tonight. So, all right, so we're on to the recap. And as everybody knows, we do 30-second rounds. We were going to show off everything that has not been sold, and you're able to make offers. They're going to let you know what their best prices are on the pieces. And and Chuck is countering your $700, Jeff, with a $650 offer, and asking if you can combine shipping with the Miller piece that he purchased at full price.
He's really trying to get in there, isn't he? All right, Chuck, you already got another piece, so yeah, I can do it, and I'll combine the shipping for you. Absolutely, sounds like a deal.
All right, thank you, Chuck.
Yeah, thanks
Chuck
so
is
much.
a great patron of the show. We
Jeff's
really
just
always
gonna fold
appreciate
it
that.
inside the Miller book, and then
Oh,
So
I'm
I'm
sure
gonna
you guys ship
roll
better
it.
than that.
It's gonna come in a tube. Okay, is that all right?
book 2. I'm gonna roll that too.
Oh boy. All right. Well, I have nothing to do with the way our sellers ship their art. Just remember that, everybody. Don't hold it against me. And Chuck says thanks. All right, let's get this recap rolling here. We're going to go all the way back to, let's see, where do we start? We're going all the way back to
The Ken recap. Jeff sold everything.
Well, kind of close to that. Well, he sold about half. You got 3 sales, but I think you can work on that. So we're going back to
it's only a touchdown to a field
1
goal, Ken. This is the crunch time. It's the fourth quarter, baby.
That's right. Anything can happen. All right, let's get Ken's 1B artwork on the screen, and here we go.
There you go, Larry Stroman. Like I said, the ink is still wet on this one. This one is pretty new. And we got the Scarlet Witch by Mr. Stroman. And look at the detail of the bricks and everything else.
Lots of bricks.
Lots of bricks.
What's your best price, Ken?
Best price. Oh, you doing an Anthony deal? 200. 200. First 200 takes it. Or I'm leaving it here in South Carolina.
Oh, no, you're not. You're not going to do that.
No, I'm not.
No. And Winter Powell. Winter Powell has picked up your 1B at $200. Thank you very much, Winter.
Thank you, Winter. My wife's in bed. She's bored already.
This is where the fun starts, at the recap. Always, always, always. All right. So next up is the your 2B artwork, the David Williams. You're already at $250 on this one.
Yeah, 250. 250 is probably the best I'm going to do on this one for David. Because I honestly didn't even talk about how low you wanted to go. So, but this is a great beat. Dr. Doom, and like I said, nobody does hands like David Williams. And
so it's at 11 by 17.
11 by 17. Yep. And starting to work a little horizontally here. So this is a great piece, guys. $250. And this great Doom by David Williams.
Oh, I like it. You don't see too many, commissions where they take the chance of turning it horizontally like that. But
No.
He pulled it off really well. I love it. All right, so $250 is your best price on the 2B David Williams. So next up is your 3A artwork.
Yeah, this is that Brent Peoples page from Dead Man Star-Lord, or Old Man Star-Lord, I'm sorry, which just came out in December. So this is a really new piece. I did own the entire book. This is the last page that I had left, and that is the Avengers in there. That's confronting Star-Lord. So you got Captain America, you got Ghost Rider. I think that's Iron Man, Ghost Rider. Nova's up there.
What's your best price on this one, Ken?
Best price on this one, I'll go 300. I'll go 300 on this one.
Yeah, there we go. We got Cap, Storm, Ghost Rider. Looks like the Hulk back there. And your best price on this one, your 3A, is $300, everybody.
300.
All right, nice piece by Brent. So next, let's see, your 3B was picked up by Rich Donnelly, so we're going over to 4A now, the Bob Hall Thor.
Bob Hall Authority, a great piece, 11 by 17 ink. It's a beautiful piece. My best price on this, I'll go 350 on this piece. I gotta start selling some stuff here. I'm gonna embarrass myself. So yeah, let's do 350 on this. 11 by 17. I don't have it with me. It's at home, hanging on the wall. I have to take it off the wall and unframe it for anybody who might want to claim it. There you go, 4A claimed.
All right, and Gabe Carino.
Thank you, Gabe.
Thank you so much, Gabe. Another piece picked up by Gabe. Gabe is also, as everybody in the chat is, a very great patron of the show. Thank you so much. And hey, this is going to a good home. It's a really beautiful piece by Bob.
Yeah, it really is a nice piece.
Okay, next up it is your 4B artwork.
Yes, this is the rare. You don't see these often. Like I said, this is from the Treehouse of Horror. Unknown artist because it's a cell that was used, but it's used on The Simpsons. So this is a used piece from The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. And it
is the Bart fly that is painted.
The Bart fly is the painted piece that's on the cell, right?
All right.
Color is a background.
And what's your best price on this one, Ken?
We can do $450 on this one. $450, and this is from Bill Morrison's personal collection.
It was in Bill Morrison's. How did you get it?
Well, he doesn't watch me all the time when I'm at his place, so you know.
That's the last time he asked you to watch his table for him.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not watching tonight. He'll never.
Right out of his house. That never even made it to the table.
All right, so your 4B artwork, the Simpsons piece is available at $450. So next up is your round 5 John Romita Jr. Avengers piece. You were at $700.
Yeah, Avengers number 10, page 5. Let's do 600 on this one. And you got great characters in here. You got Thor. You have the Hulk, Submariner, diving down in the ocean. Somebody's offering me 400 on 4B. Was that the Simpson?
Yes, it was.
Oh.
Cat
Yeah,
Tuck is offering it.
We'll do that.
Oh, fantastic. Congratulations, Cat.
Yeah, it's a nice piece.
I'll highlight that so everybody in the chat on YouTube and Facebook can see it. Fantastic. All right, and so $600 was your best price on the John Romita Jr. Avengers page?
Yes.
All right. All right, so $600 is the price on Ken's round 5 artwork. So we were moving on to round 6 here for Ken.
This is Russ Braun, boys page, double page splash from the boys number 64, page 14 and 15. And like I said, they don't ink these pages because of the tight pencils. So this is just a great piece. And best price on this, I'll do 800. First 800 takes it. And there's not, like I said, Russ doesn't have much boys stuff left. I think he had one or two pages left in his portfolio by the end of the show.
That's great. So he had a really good show then.
He did, but the boy stuff is just drying up. He didn't have a whole lot to begin with, so it's starting to get rare on him.
All right. Well, $800 is Ken's price on his round 6 artwork. So let's see. We've got 5 more pieces to look at. Round 7 is next. This was the 2 artworks that make up the one cover to Radioactive Man trade paperback.
Radioactive Man trade paperback number 1. And this is the published. So you get the 2 pieces. You get the Radioactive Man there. You get all the Simpsons heads here, and this piece. We'll get aggressive on this one. Let's do 800. $800 will take this. A published Radioactive Man piece from Bill Morrison, Bongo Comics.
All right. No, like I said, it's a memorable one. Trade paperback cover to Radioactive Man, and you are lowering this one to $800. It's round 7 artwork. So next up is your round 8, the Mike Henderson
piece I don't have in hand. This is a great page. It's got all the Avengers on it. Obviously, Old Man Logan in the foreground there, ready to defend himself. Let's do on this piece 800. That's the lowest I would want to go on that. So $800. Take this one.
When you get Cap Shield on there as well, it's not signed by Stan Lee. Everybody, just make a note of that.
No, not signed.
All right, so very nice splash page. You're at $800 on your round 8 artwork by Mike Henderson. So let's go and check out your round 9 artwork now.
Yeah, Mike Mayhew cover to Battlestar Galactica: Death of Apollo, painted 11 by 17. It's a beautiful piece in person. I mean, this scan doesn't do it any justice. 1,500. 1,500 will take this piece home. The Vipers in there.
Yeah, it's a beautiful painting. And I can admit that I was a huge fan of Battlestar Galactica as a kid.
Yeah, me too. I used to have a whole wall of it was like a wallpaper my dad bought me of Battlestar Galactica. I loved it.
All right, so you're at $1,500 on your round 9, Mike Mayhew. All right, we got 2 more pieces to look at. Carlos Pacheco, Uncanny X-Men cover now.
Yeah, this is Bacon corrected me. It's issue number 20 cover. Yeah, so I must have wrote it down wrong. But yeah, Carlos Pacheco, you got the whole team in there. You got the Phoenix in the background. I would do I'll do 2100. Somebody's got to buy something eventually, right?
Hey, people are wanting to know if you are willing to do time payments as well.
I am willing to do time payments. Yeah, absolutely. I'll work with you guys. No problem at all.
Well, hey, Jill Loudon spoke up for you too. She agreed. Yeah. So all right. So $2,100 on this Carlos Pacheco Uncanny X-Men 20 cover. You don't see a lot of Pacheco's artwork, X-Men artwork out there anyway. It's so this is a really nice piece, pencils only. So
Yes.
it's at $2,100 for round 10 for Ken. So one more piece to look at. Your round 11 artwork.
This is the 20 by 30 Bill Morrison rejected. Marvel rejected it because it was too violent. Painted piece, airbrush. It's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning in person. I can do. We can get aggressive with this one too. We can go 3,000 on this one. First 3,000 can take this piece, and I won't roll it. I promise. I'll ship it nicely.
20 by 30 on this one too,
20
right?
by 30. It's really big. It's basically like a poster. It's a beautiful piece.
And it's airbrush and other mixed media.
Yes, it's fantastic.
No, it really is. I'm impressed. I'm telling you, you got it. You should email me some stuff of his if he sends you any pieces that are like that, just images. I'd love to see more work from Bill like that.
I have he's got a Batgirl piece that was actually published in LA Magazine that's like that. I'll send you a picture of.
Cool. Yes, and just like Alfredo said, can't believe they rejected it. What were they thinking?
Yeah, they said it was too violent for a lithograph, only for a cover. That's more. What do you want to do? I mean,
yeah. There's no accounting for taste. All right, so I know your score isn't updated. Oh, now it is. See, as soon as I say that, it gets updated. So you're at 6 sales, $1,850. It's looking like a victory for Jeff, but Jeff's got his recap to go through as well. So.
Yeah, you can pull away big now.
Well, you never know. You never
People
know.
will take away things. They'll be like, I changed my mind. I don't want them. Just I'll give them back. We'll go back.
Oh, and because I remember Mikhail mentioned earlier that I guess he's got a commission coming from Bill. He just wanted to ask out so that everybody else knows. Bill's looking to do more commissions like that in that style or his that quality, I guess I should say.
Yeah, we're kicking the tires on. Next time we do some sort of commission list, it's going to be something a little more bite like that. Because he's starting to get into watercolor. This weekend he told me that he wants to start doing more watercolor. So he's a pretty phenomenal artist. I can't wait to see what I'm going to make him do that Hulk piece I showed you before.
I was just going to say, I think there's, you're going to get to see how good he is with that Hulk piece.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get the recap rolling here for Jeff. And I've got to go all the way up to 1B because your 1A did sell. So let's get the 1B queued up here. And here we go.
All right. I've got the Anthony Castrillo commission of Ra's al Ghul. I'm going to try to throw that price out early. Let's do $175. If somebody will do $175 for this, you can have it. It's on DC board. It's an awesome Ra's al Ghul full figure doing that Deathstroke cover that Mike Zeck did for I think it was like either an omnibus or a graphic novel of a compendium. It's a beautiful piece. He's a really great artist. His stuff is you can Google him and it's so $175. Nice piece of art.
That's nice commission. $175 for Jeff's 1B artwork. And Jason. Yeah, Jason picked up.
And I would just like to say to Jason, happy birthday, sir. Today is Jason's birthday. So happy birthday.
Oh, well, happy birthday to Jason. All right.
Happy birthday, Jason.
Find himself something on his birthday.
Yeah, a little birthday present for yourself. That's always good.
All right, so your 2A through 3As all sold. So we're going to move all the way up to your 3B, which was the John Buscema prelim.
Yep. John Buscema prelim. Once again, this is from Galactus the Devourer. The only thing it's missing is Silver Surfer and Galactus. It's got everybody you'd want on it. I think we'll do, let's see, best price on this one. If anybody wants to do, I'll do $500. $500 for this. You can own it. It's signed at the top, and I'll even throw in the graphic novel, which I have around here somewhere. But I mean, come on, it's got The Thing, it's got Reed, it's got Invisible Woman, it's got Wonder Man, Alexis, everybody's on this. Iron Man, Thor. Come on, is this thing on?
Hey, and you also got the same question, Alex, but whether or not you accept time payments on some of these pieces.
Yes, yeah, sure, of course I can do time payments. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so on your 3B, you're priced at $500, and that's the only piece you haven't sold yet, as far as I can see on the list here. So your 4A did sell. So next up is 4B by Dennis Cowan.
Yeah, Dennis Cowan. I will try and pronounce correctly. Cowan. Classic 80s, inked by Dick Giordano. Part of that 3-part series on the 50th anniversary of Batman. Let's go from 8. I'm going to go all the way down to $600. $600, you guys can own this. It's got an awesome Batman, that bottom panel, as well as in looking at the screen. It's got this beautiful middle figure. I thought it was very Sienkiewicz. You know, Denny's he's got his own style, man, and it's just gorgeous. And the fact that he worked on Batman in the 80s, and it's just great stuff. So if anybody wants that.
Yeah, nice inking on there by Dick Giordano. But you mentioning that, Sienkiewicz has inked Dennis a whole bunch as well. So, I think their styles really fit well together.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right. So on this 4B, you're at $600. And let's see, next up is, your 5 and 6 rounds sold. So we're over to round 7 now.
All right. Yeah. It's this awesome Andy Kubert, all done, and the pencils and inks. And it basically looks like a cover. It's a wonderful piece. It's already encapsulated for you. It's even signed by Frank Miller and Brian Azzarello as Jansen. It's just a gorgeous piece. Like I said, he charges more than this for a single figure, and and I'll even throw in the digital coloring I made into a poster for it to show you what it would look like blown up. It's a beautiful piece. You're not going to find something with the price on it. Let's do $900. Last second, slide.
You didn't let me say what's your best price, Jeff. I was waiting. I
felt you. I felt you.
All right, so $900 is your best price on the Andy Kubert.
Yeah, knocked $300 off that. I knocked $300 off that, guys, and you're not going to get a better deal than that.
Well, like you said, his single figure commissions are a bit more than that. So, all right, $900 on your round 7. So let's check out your round 8, Alex Ross.
Alex Ross. Yeah. I mean, like I said, he sells these on his site for $2,000 for his, and this has got 10 characters on it. It's from the Universe X. Oh, we got a claim. Thank you, Gregory. That is all yours, buddy. Congratulations.
Yes, we do.
And fantastic. I have to move my time here. Let's see. Let's do this one. I have this at 14. I will do $1,000 for this if somebody wants it. I'm knocking $400 off of this piece. That's basically half the price he normally sells his stuff. And I'll throw in the book so you can put them together. $1,000. Look at that deal.
Now it goes from $140 a character down to $100. And Dustin, there we go. Dustin is not.
Dustin Whitney claims
not,
it. Great.
Not going to pass that one up.
Nope. Oh, Barucci almost grabbed it.
Yeah, no, at 1,000, that's a really good deal. So congratulations, Dustin, and sorry about that, Nick.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got 2 more pieces to look at. Round 9 is the next one.
All right, you got the.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, hey, hang on, everybody. Whoa. It actually went off my screen. MODOK Mike picked that up ahead of Dustin. I hate to say it, Dustin. I apologize because I happened to see somebody else mention it, and I scrolled up, and sure enough, there was a claim, and I'm sure both Ken and Jeff can see it as well, that MODOK Mike came in ahead of Dustin.
Did.
And,
yeah.
Yep. So
I
apologize. Sorry, Dustin. It happens sometimes when we get these quick claims going through here, but I appreciate it, and I apologize.
Yeah. Dustin's a really great guy, so I'm sure he understands. And yeah, it's the right order it came in. It just came in so quick. And sometimes it pops up for us and then it reorders it immediately because of the timestamp. So it's very easy the way fast things move, right? Well, really, really quickly. So nice grab.
All right. As Brett said, way to go, MODOK Mike. All right. So now we go over to your round 9 John Buscema Punisher piece.
John Buscema, it's about 7 by 11 inches. The man was a legend. He's right up there on the upper echelon of artists in history of comics and Marvel. Let's see. I said 16. Let's do $1,300. If somebody wants this for $1,300, it's theirs. Once again, signed by John, owned by his grandson. It's a beautiful piece. You're not going to get a sketch from him. So, you know, this is the sketch, man. If you love the Punisher and you love, this is the piece for you.
All right, so $1,300 is your, let's see, $1,300 best price on your round 9, right, Jeff?
Yes. All right. Hold on. We got an offer that I have to do math on, so I might need your help.
Well, let's see. It's an offer to Ken.
Okay.
And actually, yeah, two offers actually went to Ken. The first one was for $1,200 on the Mayhew, and that was from Kelly Goon. And then Gabe came in and offered you, which let's see, that was your round 9. Of course, you were at $1,500 on that. Gabe Carino did come in and offered you $4,000 for both your round 9 and your round 11, which combined you were at $4,500. You were at $1,500 on your round 9 and $3,000 on the Bill Morrison piece. So I mean, so there's the two offers that are out there.
Yeah, Gabe, you got a deal, buddy.
There you go, $4,000.
Wow, see, that just made up a whole lot of ground.
Look at what you just pulling closer.
All right, so Gabe Carino, you've picked that one up. That is a good pickup. And then now you did get an offer. Well, so I'm just making note of this on Gabe picking up lots 9 and 11. Now
Sure,
you did get it, and you just got an offer from Alex Moreno, Jeff, on the John Buscema, $1,100, and you were at the price of $1,300 on that piece.
I can meet you in the middle and do 12. Yeah, Alex, I can do 12. It's the best I can do. Just let me know, or anybody else. $1,200 can own a Buscema sketch. It's it's gorgeous. It's got. I do want to point out. There's once again he had it. The kid had it on his wall, so it has a little bit of like tape and stuff on the back, but it does not affect the art at all. Has a little bit of yellowing, but I want to be, I like all transparency, but it's a gorgeous piece. Like I want to make sure all that came out a little, and it does come out in the scan. You can see it's a tiny little bit of yellowing, but I just want to make sure it's a gorgeous piece. And yeah, I can do 12 if you want it. It's a deal. You're not going to find another piece like this in that range. They had a Wolverine that came out at the same time, and that sold for I think $1,500. That wasn't even signed.
Yep. All right. So we're at $1,200 on the John Buscema Punisher for anybody who's thinking about that. And let's see, round 10 sold already. So we've got one more piece of art to show tonight for you, Jeff, and that's round 11.
All right. This is the piece, guys. It comes with the book. You don't see very many of these, and if you do, they're around $5,000. If it's not Spider-Man, maybe it's cheaper. But for a Spider-Man headshot, it's this many hands. It's a gorgeous piece. It's about 6.5 by 10. The paper, the image is very nicely centered. I can do. I honestly don't even know. I could do just tonight. $1,800 tonight only. That's it, and otherwise it's going back up on the wall. $1,800 for a senior piece. So if anybody's interested in that, take it. You're robbing me.
So you did have a question on that one as well. The whether or not the page could actually be removed from the book cover. I imagine not.
The book is published, and they basically have, it's glued like a normal page would be to the actual cover,
to the hardback cover. Yeah. So
yeah. So it is separated. It's easy enough to frame. I've had it framed before. I wouldn't want to risk it, trying to remove it unless you have some great skills at removing glue from paper. But like I said, it's able to be framed, and it's even got the signature on the back, which is kind of cool.
Right. I mean, given what it is, I'm sure it's got to be pretty safe in being on the cover like that. But yeah. All right. So you're at $1,800 on that. You did get an offer. Let's see, from Aaron Odinson on your 3B artwork. That was the where are we at there? That was the Galactus John Buscema prelim.
Oh,
you were at 500. You were at 500, and Aaron is offering you $400 for it.
Can you meet me at 450? I can do 450. Once again, just for tonight, I could do 450. That's the best I can do on that piece.
All right. So back to you, Aaron.
So yeah, so we got
Ken's showing off some artwork.
450.
450 on the John Romita Jr.
450
Now
on
that,
German.
now you're lowering it. We went from 6 to 450 on that. And see, Nick just got clipped again because Aaron got in his claim just before Nick Barucci on Jeff's 3B artwork. So
450.
Yep, there we go.
Nick, you can make offers too, Nick. You're allowed to make offers. You don't have to wait just to take
them. Nick, you can make an offer here too, Nick. I mean,
yeah. He likes to wait for other people to do the negotiating, and then he swoops in.
Oh, Nick's done a lot of negotiating on this show in the past. but yeah, so well, that's very good pickup, Aaron. We always appreciate that. And as Ken just said, he lowered his round 5, John Romita Jr. to $450. That's on the Avengers page if anyone is interested. So yeah, well, you guys both did pretty darn good there. Ken, with that last pickup by Gabe, you made it interesting.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Well, yeah. Well, hey, so everybody, this was a lot of fun.
You were gonna get killed.
He didn't get killed, and look, somebody even just made him another offer on the David Williams piece. His 2B. You were at 250, Ken, and James is offering you $200 for the Dr. Doom.
Yeah. Okay, we can do that.
Doom.
All right, now you broke 6,000. Ken, you're doing all right, man.
Ken, you got another offer.
Good. Yeah, no, there's no way I'm going to 500 on a radioactive man cover. That's way too low.
Yeah.
Way too low. Thank you though for the offer. But
all right, so James Henderson.
Yeah, but you already sold it. Never mind. They were trying to do an offer for 2 pieces, but you already sold one of them. So.
Right, the one that Paresh was making the offer on, the piece had already gone. So Marcus offered 500 on the radioactive man, and it's been turned down by Ken. I assume you're going to stick, or I shouldn't assume anything, but you were at $800 on the radioactive man trade paperback cover.
Yeah, I'm going to stick on that one.
Okay. All right.
Time payments, guys. Time payments.
Oh man. Well, so there you go. Look at that. Not even $500 separates you both. But and just so everybody knows, I didn't make a winning meme for either of these guys. I do appreciate the fact that they came on, but I ran out of time putting those together.
We're both not winners, so it doesn't matter. It's okay. We're both.
Oh no.
I say thee, yay!
Well, there you go. Maureen knows how to make a winning meme.
Here's a radioactive man piece. Somebody wanted to say it again.
What was your price on that one?
$750. That's it.
$750. He takes
that
time
would be
payments.
for the win.
That would be for the win for Ken.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Rick,
I lined up on the 40. No time left on the clock.
And Rick, you just heard what the best price is on that one: $750 for those 2 pieces of art that make up the radioactive man.
I'm sorry. I'm on the road traveling back from Philly. I don't have it.
You could Google it. How fast can you Google? Just Google it. It's the trade paperback for the radioactive man. You can see the cover on your thing. I got 10 seconds. Go. Come on. I'm rooting for you, Ken. I'm rooting for you, man.
Well, it says final on there now. Nobody's made any offers, any other claims. So is it an issue? It's just the cover to the radioactive man trade paperback cover. But well fought match. So everybody got the email addresses on the screen. I want to make sure everybody sees this before we end the show tonight. If you've picked up a piece of artwork from either of these gentlemen, please send them an email tonight. Both emails are on here for Jeff and for Ken. Send them an email. Let them know which artworks you picked up. Please include your mailing address. It will make invoicing you very, very simple. And so you got to include that. And then also include your YouTube handle as well, just so no mistakes are made when those claims are checked and verified as they come in. So email addresses for both Jeff and Ken on there. Write them down right now. Get those emails out tonight. Do not wait until tomorrow. And let's see. So guys, again, there it is. Look at that.
There, you found it.
I'll make it full screen for you too, so everybody can see it.
Look at that. Come on, guys. $750. You can give them the last second win. We can change it. We can change the who won. I'm rooting for you.
Yeah. No, this is a really fun match tonight. Oh,
Nick
Nick
Ferrucci
Ferrucci just said,
sold.
whoa, wait a minute. Now that changes everything then, doesn't it? At 750, that puts Ken at $6,900. And well, victory has been snatched from Jeff. And lessons have been learned tonight, haven't they, Jeff?
Listen, Ken thought he didn't have a chance, and he took it. He look. Unless somebody wants to.
Oh man. Well, Nick Ferrucci, congratulations on that pickup. Everyone wins tonight, as Nick
Thank you
says.
so much, Nick.
Yeah, Nick,
I did the show. I did this show for Jeff.
Stolen valor.
Jeff really wanted to sell a bunch of art, and he forced me to pick stuff out, and we wanted to make it happen. So, but thank you everybody for who claimed, and even anybody who watched, and hopefully you guys watch our show at some point.
Somebody claimed number 9. What was number 9? What's going on?
I just saw that as well. Rick Welch has. It happened while we were congratulating Nick on his pickup, and Ken was showing off the trade paperback cover. Rick Welch has just picked up the John Buscema Punisher piece for $1,200. So the leapfrog continues. And hey, Rick has picked up a lot of great pieces on here, and that's another one. So congratulations to Rick for that. That puts Jeff now up at $7,825. So sorry, Ken, we were raising the victory flag for you, and we've lowered it and put it back in Jeff's.
The band was on the field, and Jeff ran in and knocked over the trumpet player.
Yes, indeed. All right, so there's those. Oh, wait, now somebody, what is this? Claim. What do we got here?
The Death of Miss Stacy did not sell, or did it sell? It did sell, didn't it?
It did. Yeah, but you did just get a. Well, see, it's already off my screen when I look down. But Desi AMP was offering you $575 on your round 8. That was the Mike Henderson Deadman Logan. You were at $800 on that one.
How many? $575.
Yep, $575 is the offer.
You can do 6. I'll take. We'll do that.
All right, so 600 back to 600 back to Desi, or I guess anyone else who might be interested. If you want it or not, you've probably just got a few seconds here before we call it an evening. But
Dustin asked about this. It did not sell yet. What was my price on this, Ken? Or sorry, we used to talking to Ken. See, what's my price on this film?
Well, wait, oh wait, the Kubert did sell to Gregory Teagues. Yes,
that did sell.
Yes, that one did sell. Yes, the only Jeff, just so you know, the only pieces you have left are the Dennis Cowan and the John Romita Sr.
The Dennis Cowens and the senior piece.
And we're waiting on Desi to see if he's going to take that piece for 600 or not. But if we don't hear from Desi, we'll just assume not. But hey, and for those of you who might have just picked up pieces that didn't have the email addresses, Maureen, can you flip back to the email address screen just one last time for me? So there we go. So show off the email addresses one more time for both Jeff and Ken. Please email them tonight. And again, everybody, thank you so much. This has been a fantastic show. I've been looking forward to this one between Ken and Jeff for a long time. These guys run a great show over on the 4C channel. If you haven't checked them out before, you definitely should.
Hey, next week, if you don't mind, Bill.
No, please let us know.
We're doing a we work with the National Cartoonist Society Foundation. We do a charity sketch claim show once a month. We actually had one a few weeks ago, but we're having our next one next Tuesday with the creator of Usagi Yojimbo.
Stan Sakai.
And
Stan Sakai is going to be on, yeah.
All the proceeds from the claim sales go to the National Cartoonist Society Foundation charity.
Right. That's 100% of the money you guys bid on this pieces go towards the Cartoonist Society Foundation. And not only that, Ken actually is nice enough to always round it up to the nearest 100. So, you know, we really were looking for something to do for charity, and we love this foundation, and it's really near and dear to all the artists out there. So please join us. Stan will be doing sketches, and get a sketch from a guy. I mean, his show's getting ready to be on Netflix. The book is amazing. Please join us. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, make sure you guys hit me up with some press releases too, Ken, so I can remember to PR that.
I just finalized all this stuff a few days. So and I was in Philly, but I'll get it to you for sure.
All right. Well, listen, Ken, Jeff, thank you so much for doing this. You're welcome on the show anytime you ever want to do one of these things with me. I had a lot of fun, and I know everybody out in the audience did as well. We had well over 220 people watching the show, so really great turnout. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. And have a great evening tonight. We'll be I'll be on tomorrow doing a heritage recap, but that's gonna be fun. Dino's gonna be with me, as well as Mike and Nick. So it should be a fun show. But guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you again soon.
Yeah, have a great night. Thanks, guys.
Oh, Desi is still trying to claim that. What is that? Which piece is that?
600. We were 600, right?
Yeah, we were at 600 on that one, Desi. So if you can go 600. Yeah, that was the same piece. Oh, so Desi might not have heard, but Desi, just so you know, Ken did counter that your offer at $600. So you offered $575, Ken countered at $600. Just let us know if you want to take it, and then you.
I won't give it about it all.
All right. Well, one way or another, Desi, if you want the piece, you see Ken's email address right on there. You can shoot him an email, and he'll take care of you as well. Just make sure that you email him tonight. All right, everybody. Thanks again. Great turnout. Great artwork. They always lead to great sales. So thank you for everybody for tuning in, and thank you again, Ken and Jeff.
Thanks.